guys, it's Simply Obsessed. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of Amazing Build Monday, my bi-weekly series that showcases amazing builds created by some pretty amazing people in the simming community. Today's amazing build is the Turner Funeral Home by Hip Hip Renee. She has an awesome YouTube channel that features a lot of speed builds, collabs, and a tinkering with the Townies Townie Makeover series. You'll find the links to her channel, her Twitter, and her Sims 4 gallery profile in the description box below. And I highly suggest that you go over there and subscribe to her channel, give her a follow on Twitter, as well as the Sims 4 gallery, and check out what she has to offer. She's a really awesome simmer, and I think you'll like her content. So without waiting a moment longer, let's just hop over to the game and check out the Turner Funeral Home. Alrighty guys, here we are just outside of the Turner Funeral Home, and what I always like to do when I'm showcasing a home is take a look at the outside, appreciate the outside, and then go ahead and explore the inside. So we're going to take a look at the outside of this amazing build here. And you guys, one of the things that I absolutely loved about this build was the outside. I love the whole look of the building itself. It kind of reminded me of a southern plantation style building with the, the windows with the shutters and the siding. Like, it reminded me of a southern plantation style building that had a lot of history and had a lot of like vibes about it. I can't explain it, but this is what the outside of the Turner Funeral Home reminds me of, and that's why I was drawn to it. And then when I realized that, hey, this is a funeral home, I loved it even more because the outside of this build captures what this build is perfectly. So here we are outside of the Turner Funeral Home. You are greeted by some beautiful fountains, and I just love the addition of the fountains, and I really love the stone pathways that lead to the entrance. And I love this statue that's here. I want to say it's an angel, but it's not. I think it's a fairy. So I just love how this statue fits in with the whole mood of this place. Now, on the outside, you have the fountains. On the side, there is a seating area, and in the back, there are some trees. Go around to the other side, it's just an extension of the building. So there's not a lot going on outside, but everything that is there just fits the vibe of this build so well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Now, this build does have some lot traits. It has the haunted lot trait, and it has the vampire nexus lot trait as well. So that adds a lot to this build, story playing wise, gameplay wise. That's a really fun element. Now, I do want to mention that this build is technically a museum. When you go to add it to your gameplay in the gallery, it's listed as a museum because obviously there is no funeral home option in the gallery, but this is listed as a museum, so that's why you see a lot of people walking in and out. But this build can be absolutely amazing if you want to have it as a retail lot or as a residential lot. I love the idea of this being a retail lot because you could sell caskets. I think that would be pretty cool to have like a functioning retail lot that sells caskets. Call me kind of weird, but I think that would be kind of cool. So here we are on the first floor. You have an entryway right here that has some gorgeous black marble floors, and I'm not the best at touring in tab, but I'm going to try for you guys. So you come in through the entryway, and to your left you have what would be like the viewing area, and you've got the casket there, you've got some flowers. I just love the vibe of this build. The wallpaper, the flooring, and the artwork, they work well together, just so perfectly well. Like, they work well together. They create this vibe. It's kind of eerie without being over the top. It's kind of spooky without, just being in your face. It creates a vibe. I love the colors, and I just love how everything works well together. So here, this would be your viewing area. You have the casket on a table. You have your flowers surrounding it. To your right, you have this little entryway that leads you to two restrooms. You have a ladies' room and a gentleman's bathroom. So let's go through here real quick. And the bathroom is really nice as well. I love the artwork throughout this build. I love the mirrors used in the bathroom. I love how everything just works so well together without being over the top. And here on this side is the men's bathroom. Same mirror, same tiling, same counters. And then you come back out and you are back at the viewing area. So I love the use of the artwork. Now I do want to admit my view of this home is missing one item. I don't have the family portrait added to this home because I don't have the Sims mobile connected to my phone number to get the portrait in game, but if you do have that option, it will show up in your gameplay. If you don't worry, this lot is still functional. It's just like one photo missing. But here is the viewing area, and that was the restroom area. Now you come back through here, which was the main entrance, and you have like this jewelry necklace type showcase piece right here. I love it because it's kind of like a piece of history. It's kind of like a piece of jewelry that belonged to someone who owned this funeral home or someone famous that, you know, was a part of the history of this build. So I thought that was a nice touch. I also love the Grim Reaper gnome that's sitting in the corner. And if you go through this entryway, this leads you to what could be the sales area. Now this is what I absolutely love about this build. It has so many possibilities storytelling wise, and when the Sims team released that they were going to do the whole create your whole expansion pack thing, they had the idea, well, not expansion pack, they had the idea for the laundry day stuff pack, but they also listed the idea for, I think it was like a, not a funeral death one, but it was like more deaths and funerals and stuff. I voted for that pack because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to like have more afterlife storytelling in my gameplay. I know that might sound weird, but that's why I love this build so much. It adds a different element to your gameplay. Storytelling wise, you can do a lot, and I will absolutely love to see this function as a funeral home that sells caskets. I think that would be a really nice idea. So when you come through this entryway right here, this would be the sales area. Now if you want to add this lot as a commercial lot, you have to add a cash register. You have to add the cash register to be able to make transactions, but that's the only thing you will need to change. And then if you go over here, you've got like a sitting room area for the family to sit and wait. I love the use of the colors and the artwork. Everything just works so well together. And then you come in through this area right here, and it leads you to a back office area. Once again, everything works well together. This is the type of carpet and seating that you see in a funeral home. Like it just, this build makes so much sense. I love it so much. Like it just makes so much sense. Alrighty, so here we are back at the main entryway. Come in, you have the viewing area, the casket sales room, you have this waiting area, and this door that leads you to the office. Now this could also function as a residential area because, as a residential lot, because there is an apartment at the top of this build. So if your Sims were to run a funeral home, they could live on their lot. They could rest, they could cook dinner, they could do what they need to do without going all the way back home for all that stuff. There is a really cute apartment here. Everything is cute and cozy. It doesn't look eerie and creepy. Like it looks nice. It doesn't match the creepy vibe that's downstairs. It's like, okay, they sell caskets, there's funerals that happens here, but you come up here, people just live their lives. And you have technically one bedroom, but you could transform the second bedroom into this office into a second bedroom. And you have this nice bathroom, a cute little kitchen area, and a cozy dining room area here with the television and the fireplace. I absolutely love it. And you've got the bathroom over here, and that's pretty much it for what's on the second floor of this build. You've got a really nice cozy area on the second floor. You come downstairs, it's all about the business. You got your casket sales floor, your viewing area, and all that good stuff. Hip Hip Renee, I want to give you a thumbs up because you did an amazing job with this build. I absolutely love it. I fell in love with it from the moment I saw the outside of it because it felt like a place that had history, and funeral homes usually have a lot of history. Now I want to go over some of the fun facts that Renee provided for this build. This build was inspired by a TV show called Being Human, which was a UK show that they have here in the US. There's a US version as well. And that show features a ghost, a vampire, and a wolf that all live together. And the vampires run a funeral home. That sounds like a show that I would definitely be interested in. So I'm going to check that out. But that was the inspiration for this build. This build is valued at over 137,000 simoleons. And it's available in the Sims 4 gallery as Turner Funeral Services. The link to this funeral home is in the description box below, along with a link to Hip Hip Renee's channel, and her Twitter and her Sims 4 gallery profile. Another fun fact that I want to mention, she's always secretly wanted to be a mortician, but she didn't because she's really bad at science, and she loves creepy, spooky stuff, so she really enjoyed this build because it's a funeral home. And I want to go in and throw a fun fact and say that when I was younger, I actually wanted to be a forensic scientist / coroner, but I'm kind of terrible at science. And after a while I thought that I would kind of get kind of sad and want some happiness at the end of the day with dealing with a lot of death and tragedy, so I decided not to do it. So I thought that was a pretty cool fun fact that she provided. This lot is available in the Sims 4 gallery. Like I said previously, it's called Turner Funeral Services. Make sure that you check out her channel. Make sure that you give her a follow on Twitter. Make sure that you check out her Sims 4 gallery to check out some of her other amazing builds. She's done some really awesome collaborations with some other simmers. I think you guys will definitely enjoy what she has to offer, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this unique build because I've never featured a funeral home before. This is actually my first time ever seeing a funeral home in The Sims 4, and Renee, I just want to say that you did an amazing job. You did right by your whole idea and I just think you did a good job. It was executed perfectly. So guys, that's it for this amazing Build Monday feature. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a big old thumbs up if you did. Share it with your friends if you think they might like this unique build as well. Also, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to receive upload notifications for my future amazing build upload features and other videos of that sort. Also, you guys, make sure that you check out Renee's stuff. Check out her channel, her Twitter, and her Sims 4 gallery profile. You guys will not be disappointed. She's got some pretty good stuff. And yeah, that's it for today's amazing Build Monday. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!